No, 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 no.
4. Returnal taking out Dawnbreaker right there, and with Jag the Nerd, the only tank on position, they're going to go ahead and pull back, leaving them with a minute less than what they started. Transcendence coming out from Psycon. I'm a little interested in that. Amara, what do you think that was about right there? That wasn't really like a team fight or anything.
Fat fingers, all the way. Total accident, but we're gonna say it was on purpose and say it was calculated.
Exactly. You gotta get those heals before the next push, right?
That is actually going to help the other team, though, because they really got nothing out of their Moira ult. So having the enemy team have their healer ult down as well should give them that advantage back.
Absolutely. Looks like the Graviton coming in from Jag the Nerd right now. We're going to take out Mosaic and Eternal. Sickfotch is going to take out Matra.
I was a little worried Icebreak not being there was going to hurt that, but it actually ended up working out for them.
And Icebreak was even able to get that pick onto Sickfotch. So it looks like the Hanzo's really working out. Dragon Strike going into the spawn. Triple kill! Look at that beautiful dragon. Quad kill! Holy goodness! And then Dawnbreaker working in the back line, taking out Mosaic. And that is going to be a 0.2 capture, folks. Gonna go ahead and add another minute 30 onto the point. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. They are just doing an incredible job tonight, Frost. What do you think Monarch really needs to do to get past this attack that they're bringing on there, Amara?
I think they need to switch off dive, and I think they need to get a more efficient healer if they're going to continue to run Pharah for their Pharah. Not that there's anything wrong with Zen or Anna, but the other team is running Pharah Mercy, and so if they're having trouble right now, I think they should at least try that. If they're going to keep the Pharah, or they need to switch off.
Absolutely. All right. So, Icebreak getting that quad kill with the Dragon Strike. I feel like we need to come up with a hashtag for that. Eternal coming in to take out Icebreak. But it looks like that's all it's going to be. Diva Bomb coming in for Mosaic. Ends up picking off Matra Raptor. Sickfotch getting the double kill on Jag the Nerd and Dawnbreaker. And Rogue Assassin following up on Volatile is going to be the cleanup that they needed to make that happen. Unfortunately, that was a lot of ults just to clear the point right there. And there wasn't like an ultimate going against that either. It was just them just pushing into that. So Amara, what do you think about them kind of spending up 3 of their 5 ultimates that they had to make that stop?
I think with Monkey as close as Rogue is to Monkey ult and having that Anna ult as well, I think they can make it work. I think they probably should have kept 1 DPS ult, but they do have Trans still. Monkey was able to get an ult in and get a kill off of it, so I think it worked out. They're pushing them back. It looks like a pretty even fight at the moment.
Absolutely. Eternal picking off Volatile as Matra Raptor switching over to the Soldier 76 takes out Sickfotch with the rockets.
And already has ult.
Absolutely, just doing an amazing job trying to keep Sickfotch out of the sky, as well as Eternal just off that high ground. And Eternal chasing Matra Raptor up there. Here comes the Blade trying to take out Volatile, but the Tac Visor is going to take out Eternal. Going to even the playing field for a second, but not going to be able to get much of anybody else based on how far away everybody is. We have Rogue Assassin and Mosaic jumping in on the point, but Matra Raptor's going to take out Rogue Assassin as they're continuing to make it work. Sickfotch taking out Dawnbreaker, but Icebreak switching over to the McCree is immediately going to take out Sickfotch. Volatile following up on Eternal. The Transcendence coming in from Psycon, trying to hold on to the point as much as possible, but the Sun's going to get taken out by Epic Center, as well as Psycon. They're doing as much as possible. Volatile keeping everybody healed, and that's going to be a 0.3 capture for the side of Frost. An amazing job from these 2 teams so far.
We have Elfie replacing you in the chat with the dad jokes right now. She said, hey guys, how much do you think Hanzo weigh? Enough to break the ice? Elfie!
Thank you for that, Elfie.
That was a good one, Elfie. You're an honorary dad joker tonight. Absolutely
Elfie
wonderful.
knew that confirmed.
All right, so they ended that. They had a lot of time going into point 3, but they only ended with 1:37. So it took them quite a bit to get that payload rolling again. They made some switch ups, which really helped kind of focus down the DPS that they were having issues with pushing in. And now we are going to see what Monarch has in their attack right now. It looks like Icebreak and Matt Raptor is coming in with the Hanzo Soldier combo, trying to keep that Pharah out of the sky, I'd imagine, if Sick Fotch still comes in as the Pharah. It looks like they're going for the dive comp once again. Psycon switching over to the Lucio and Sick Fotch coming in on the Doomfist. Amaro, do you think that this dive comp is going to work against what Frost has set up for their defense?
I think it's going to depend on how Matt Raptor plays. I haven't seen him play before, but he got his ult exceedingly quickly last round, so I think a lot of it's going to depend on that.
All right, well, let's see what's going to happen. Frost holding a very close to point position, kind of letting them get in to a little bit closer to the point, not holding the choke so much. They're diving to the right now. A little bit of a poke battle going on. Matt Raptor coming in behind him, but Eternal coming in behind Matt Raptor. Rogue Assassin immediately taking out Volatile there for the beginning of the fight. Immediately making it a 5v6, but Mosaic is going to get demeched by Dawnbreaker as they come in. Icebreak taking out Psycon, and Rogue Assassin's going to follow up on Icebreak as well as Matt Raptor. Jack the Nerd taking out Mosaic is a very close fight right now, but it looks like, oh goodness, Rogue Assassin taking out Epic Sinner. Right now the two tanks are on the point. The Sun being taken out by Jack the Nerd. Volatile also taking out Rogue Assassin as they get back in the fight. Dawnbreaker taking out Psycon, and that is going to be the end of that first push right there. I almost thought that the way that things were going, that Frost was going to get taken off rather quickly, but the bubbles between Jag the Nerd and Dawnbreaker just kind of protecting each other with bubbles and shield, it was very useful. What do you think, Amara?
These two tanks definitely just saved that point. I was worried too, considering they have no stun characters. They have nothing to stun that Doomfist. But because Jag was so on top of his bubbles, the two tanks were able to take everybody out, and then the Doomfist wasn't that big of a problem.
Absolutely. Sick Fotch taking out Volatile to begin this fight. Once again, Rogue Assassin coming in with the Angry Monkey, taking out Icebreak and Matt Raptor once again. Dawnbreak taking out Mosaic. It's now once again up to the two tanks and healer to try to hold that point as best as possible. We have the beat drop coming in. Sick Fotch taking out Jag the Nerd. The hammer down takes down two, but isn't able to get followed up on. The Blade coming in, taking out Dawnbreaker. Matt Raptor switching over to the Reaper. Gets a double kill on Eternal and Rogue Assassin. They have one tick on the point right now, but Matt Raptor is not about to let something happen here. Unfortunately, Mosaic taking out Matt Raptor is going to allow them to go ahead and shore up this first point, but it's at a much lower time than where we saw Frost start. So we are definitely going to have to see Monarch pick this up right now to try to get that extra time for in the end. What say you, Amara?
I think they can push it all the way to the end unless Frost gets something to stop that Doomfist.
Well, I think that's what they're hoping for with Matt Raptor switching over to the Reaper. I mean, he came in, got an immediate double kill right off the bat. If Matt really focuses down the Doomfist and the two tanks, we might be seeing a change. And it looks like Eternal trying to get in that back line, but Dawnbreaker is going to go ahead and take out Sick Fotch at the beginning of that fight.
Now,
I'm
Matt
not even sure that was a fight.
he doesn't even have to specifically take out the Doomfist. The Ana is destroying their tanks right now. The Sun is getting perfect anti, so if he could even focus just the Ana or the tanks, That would make it easier for everybody else to focus down that team first.
Absolutely.
So it
Rogue
could
Assassin
work.
coming in once again with that angry monkey. Meteor Strike coming in from Sick Foch takes out both Volatile and Matt Raptor. Dawnbreaker taking out the Sun. Diva Bomb coming into the backline from Mosaic takes out Icebreak. Rogue Assassin following up on Dawnbreaker. And they're going to start pushing this payload once again. Jag the Nerd and Epic Center trying to get out of there, but they were getting incredibly chased. Matt Raptor up there on the high ground, just kind of waiting for the rest of the team to get in. Psychon getting taken out by Icebreak. Mosaic taking out Jag the Nerd, and Sick Foch following up on Volatile. Icebreak also taking out Sick Foch. They're just having a hard time getting out of that spawn right now, but with only Mosaic kind of holding it, hopefully they're able to get past that. Icebreak taking out the Sun. Both healers are down right now for the side of Monarch, which hopefully will allow the team to push in. Matt Raptor trying to get some hits on Mosaic, but is going to get taken out by Rogue Assassin, and they are going to retake the point.
I think that was incredible restraint on the part of Matt Raptor. He could have vaulted, and a lot of Reapers in his position probably would have, but he just held the point long enough for his team to get there, didn't waste his ult with the D.Va standing there, and let his team retake that point. And I don't see a lot of Reapers making smart plays like that.
Absolutely. Although I would almost say that I wish I would have seen Matt back in spawn with the rest of his team, because he wasn't really jumping on the point until it got near the trash can. So they got a lot of free room anyway. And
But,
if they would have been able to... Yeah.
The monkey was jumping up to the roof every once in a while to try to get to him and missed.
Okay.
So instead of having 2 people on the point, there was 1, but I do see what you're saying.
Yeah, I think if they were fighting to help get the rest of the team out of spawn, they might have been able to retake the point a little quicker. All right, Boop's going to take out Icebreak, though, and the Graviton kind of holding the rest of Monarch in place. Shatter ends up getting Sick Foch as well as Mosaic. Mosaic's going to get taken out. Eternal coming in with the Nano Blade. Sick Foch taking out Volatile. Eternal ends up getting Dawnbreaker. There comes the Reaper ult, taking out Psychon and Sick Foch. Mosaic's going to follow up on Matt Raptor, though, right after that. Icebreak trying to hold on to the point as much as possible. 18 seconds left on the clock. Mosaic immediately taking out Icebreak. Dawnbreaker's trying to get out there, but not going to be soon enough. They have definitely whittled down the clock incredibly, though, starting with the amount of time that Frost had at the end of that fight. Or at the end of point 3. So they have got a lot of work to do.
Almost able to get his entire ult back. Just going out right there, which can help them stop them before this 1 minute and 18 is up.
Absolutely. Alright. Looks like they're gonna go ahead. It looks like Volatile is actually gonna switch over to the Brigette as they move in for this final point. So let's see if that Brigette change is gonna be an important key change. Eternal taking out Icebreak in the back line. Already got some damage off the point as of right now. Here comes the blade from Eternal. Sick Foch taking out Matt Raptor. That's both DPS down. Also taking out Epic Center. Dawnbreaker takes out Eternal mid-blade. And we see Rogue Assassin really working in that backline. Sick Foch able to take out Dawnbreaker. Volatile doing everything possible to hold on to the point, but ends up getting taken out by Psychon and Ana. Diva Bomb comes in. Doesn't end up getting anybody. Just charging up Jag the Nerd right now. Those lovely bubbles, always on time. Matt Raptor coming out with the ult. Ends up getting killed by the reflecting Eternal, but does demech Mosaic, so that's going to be important. They're continuing to fight on the point, back and forth. Sick Foch trying to get that hit, trying to get those punches in. Ends up getting Volatile. Rogue Assassin following up on Dawnbreaker. Eternal taking out Epic Center. They're just going back and forth. Jag the Nerd trying to hold the point as much as possible. You see Icebreak switching over to the Junkrat, as well as Matt Raptor switching over to the Mei. Love the Distract-A-Mei. They're in overtime right now as they continue to push in. Volatile barely touching the point with a little under a meter left to go. And they are trying that epic shatter right there. Dawnbreaker able to clean up 3. Eternal taking out Dawnbreaker, though, but it is a 3v3 fight right now. Who is going to get the next couple of picks is going to decide whether or not they continue forward, or this is the end of the match for this. 0.74 meters left to go. Icebreak demeching and taking out Mosaic. Volatile following up on Eternal. The tires coming out, ends up taking Sick Foch before they get to the point. and we see Psycon able to get into that point, playing that distracting Lucio as usual. Rogue Assassin getting taken out, and that, whoo! Frost ends up taking the victory. Holy goodness. That was just gone right there. Icebreak with that beautiful quadruple kill. Go ahead and blow us up. I don't think we have a hashtag for a Hanzo ult yet. So how about we go ahead and blow up that chat for a Hanzo ult.
As intense and as fast as that commentary was, whatever you're selling is gone, because I'm buying.
It was incredibly crazy. That icy dragon. Ooh, I kind of like that. I think
that break definitely kept everybody off the point and was a better healing option for the end there. I think that's the reason that they were able to keep them from taking the point.
Absolutely. I think the changes of Icebreak and Matt Raptor to the Mei and Junkrat were also huge as well. Getting that extra explosive damage coming from the Junkrat, as well as Matt just being a total nuisance and distraction as Mei. You can really stall out a payload that way. And I think the most difficult part that they were having was singling people out. Like, people just kept pouring out of the spawn. Having that spawn advantage made it so difficult to keep them off the payload at that time, and it just ended up working out in their favor. They threw enough bodies at it, and that's how it came out.
I think the Mei Junkrat combo was exceptional because there's a risk when you play Junkrat on a point like that, and I saw it when he first came out. You use your mind and you end up blowing yourself off the point.
True.
You can actually lose it because of that, but having Mei on there that can heal herself and wall herself on the point itself can allow Junkrat to do things that close that may blow him off.
Absolutely. Elfie, hashtag icing the competition. I'm loving that.
Guys in the chat, as usual, give us a hashtag. Who are you rooting for tonight? Are you here for Monarch? Are you here for Frost? Oh, I love both teams. I cannot make myself. I cannot. But Sickfutch, that Doomfist, carry me, please.
We have not seen a lot of good Doomfisters in O.C.C. just yet. So, Sick, you are definitely setting the bar high for future Doomfist players.
We got Chibi that says hashtag both. No, Chibi.
You must pick one.
There's also Vomi saying Monarch. And Ren saying, I'm one of the OGs for Frost. I have to support them. Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
All right. So what are we moving on to next there, Alex?
We are going to Route 66 in just a minute.
Ooh. All righty. All right. So, Amara, based on what we saw with the hybrid map on Hollywood, what do you think we're going to expect from Monarch and Frost coming to Route 66?
Dive. I'm expecting to see dive on attack for both teams.
You think so?
I think
feel
so.
like Icebreak is good. Okay.
That last game, I think at least one of them is going to try to run dive. Because we usually see people setting up on top of big Earls, and so a lot of teams are just going for it. They're either running goats straight off the bat, or they're running dive straight off the bat to get up there.
Yeah, I honestly never understand that. I don't think once have we seen a big Earls hold actually work, and it just blows my mind that every team in O.C.C. continues to do it because it just never seems to work out. And I'm like, why won't you hold the choke? Because then at least if you die,
so much ground.
It's like if you die at the choke, you at least have enough time to get back to point one before they capture it. But if you die near big Earls, you don't have enough time to get the rest of the team back to make a proper defense. I don't know. Maybe it's that GM strat that I just don't get, that only works for GM, and everybody just keeps trying it on every level.
And there's so many things like that. Alex can attest to this. At the finals, I was looking at one of our former coaches, and I was like, what is going on here? Because this doesn't even make sense to me. Like, this just seems ridiculous. It's a top 500 strat. Okay, fair enough.
Okay, all right. I won't ever be there, so I guess I'll go ahead and leave that to them to make it happen. All right. As they go ahead and come in, it looks like Eternal is going to be taking on the role of Doomfist this time around. Sikfach taking on the Soldier 76. We're going to see Mosaic and Rogue Assassin coming once again on tank, and Psychon and the Sun as healers. Mosaic coming in as the Roadhog. I assume with the combo of Orisa trying to drag them off of Big Earls is going to be the big one. And Mosaic getting that first pick on Krosky. Woo!
Now, Captain Jack, I don't know if you've noticed this season. I've been seeing a lot more Roadhog than in the last couple seasons.
I as well, which is interesting with the nerf that came out for him. Eternal taking out Matt Raptor in the sky. Wow. All right, Eternal.
That happens. But as a commentator, that was beautiful.
I know. I think what Eternal's trying to do is like, you thought Sikfach was good. Hold my beer. we're gonna show you how this really works out. Dawnbreaker taking out Rogue Assassin, gonna get the shield tank off for the side of Monarch right now. Mosaic taking out Dawnbreaker though. Both shield tanks are down right now as they continue to push into the objective. Double kill coming in from Matt Raptor. And there we go. That's going to be a first point for Frost right there.
Hey, Captain Jack.
Yes.
Sipsty is asking, how many games on the Route 66 today?
How many matches? We're hoping to do just one. But I was thinking 3. Like, we're going to cut it like a minute from now. And then
maybe, I'm the one hosting. You're fine. You're good.
And then we'll wait till like the last second, like they're gonna be in overtime, and then we're gonna restart it again. We'll be like, no, it wasn't right.
For the last time, we're gonna play the other couple matches, and then we'll come back.
Yeah, we're gonna play the other matches and then come back to goodness. All right, you made your fun. Matt Raptor taking out Sikfach.
Play of the matches, Captain Jack.
Yeah. With the reset. I win it all. I take them all out. Psychon getting ice break with that bubble. Also taking out Krosky with the coalescence right there. Mosaic following up on Dawnbreaker. But Jag the Nerd going to take out Eternal and Rogue Assassin as Matt Raptor and Volatile are fighting on the point. Get one barrage kill with Sikfach, but that deathly Moira bubble. Oh my goodness. They just...
I don't think that was... I don't think it was an okay ult to use there. It allowed his team to get back, and as fast as Matt Raptor is getting his ult, I have no problem with the solo ult of the hit scan. I do it
absolutely.
Hey, it's not as beautiful as your 12-man kill on this map the other day by Reese.
Oh yeah, you know.
I've never seen a 12K.
I'm just that good. It was one button strip tip
Oh wow, that's one hell of an ability.
Dawnbreaker taking out Psychon with that hammer strike, with that fire strike. Mosaic nano during the whole hog didn't end up getting anybody, but pushed a lot of people off the payload. Attack visor coming in from Sikfach takes out Krosky and Matt Raptor. That's going to clear 2 off the point for right now. But with Eternal switching over to the McCree. Interesting.
I don't know if you saw it, Captain Jack, but Icebreak almost died there for a second after getting animated, but managed to make it out and took out that soldier because of it.
I did not, but that is good to see that they were able to get to a position that didn't get them taken out. Unfortunately, it looks like Eternal and Psychon are going to clear off the point, going to stop them at 2 minutes 40 seconds. I
think that's fine though. It allowed Ice to get his ult. It's allowing Farah to get her ult, and they're gonna have some. They've got 6 ults right now, and the other
yeah.
1.
This is not gonna be fun for them right now. It is not gonna be fun. Let's see how many ults does it take to get to point 2. And there comes the Dragon Strike coming in. Ends up taking out Sikfach. Matt Raptor taking out the Sun. Here comes the hammer down in from Dawnbreaker. Hoping to get something. Jag the Nerd also using the Graviton. And so there we go. 4 ults. It took 4 ults to get to point 2. It's like how many licks does it take to get to San Francisco Pop? How many ults does it take to
3?
3.
Crunch.
3. In this case, 4. Alright, so the blows are trading back. See, I always find this area very difficult to play as a Pharah. I mean, as a Pharah main, I'm sure you can say that is probably not the case.
I switch. I almost always switch here.
Oh, because of the ceilings and stuff? Matt Raptor.
It's not the ceilings. There's so many different directions that a hit scan can come and just peek around the corner and ult me. I just don't like to deal with it. And being in a close area like this, I really prefer to have Mei because I can wall somebody out, or I can wall the whole team out if they haven't gotten too far up into the room. And with Junkrat, I can just spam nades, and the room's small enough that it is most likely going to hit somebody.
Absolutely. Matt Raptor doing an amazing job taking out at least 4 kills during that. Sick Fotch ends up getting Dawnbreaker, though. The hammer down from Rogue Assassin along with the Nano. Psycon following up on Matt Raptor and Krosky with the Coalescence, and that is going to be another point clear for the side of Monarch right there. 2 minutes left on the clock. Let's go ahead and see if there's going to be any switch-ups. It looks like Matt Raptor is going to switch over to the Genji as they go back in to try to reclaim the payload. Icebreak right now, the only ultimate. Oh, Krosky's also switching over to the Ana. So that's something I've been noticing a lot lately as well since the Ana update. Ana is getting a lot of love as a primary healer as of late. Oh, there comes the tackle in from Rogue Assassin, but gets bubbled and slept. So beautiful. The hammer down coming in from Dawnbreaker, but that anti-nade's going to be hard to keep everybody healed as they get a double kill. Dragon Strike comes in, doesn't end up getting anybody, but does separate Monarch from the payload for a moment. Sick
and
Botch,
unfortunately, Eternal wasn't able to get anything with his Deadeye either because of the Rhine shield.
Absolutely. Gotta take out that Rhine first. Rogue Assassin taking out Volatile. Sick Botch following up on Icebreak as they switch over to the Hanzo. Dawnbreaker taking out Sick Botch as well as Rogue Assassin, but Psycon's going to follow up on Krosky. They are going at it right now. The Psycon and Eternal trying to hold the point, but it's not going to be enough against Dawnbreaker and Jag the Nerd. Sick Botch coming in with the Dragon Strike, takes out Jag the Nerd. Mosaic able to take out Dawnbreaker, but Matt Raptor is going to follow up on the Sun. Nobody on the payload as it is 1.57 meters away from getting there with 37 seconds left on the clock. They have got to get back in.
Matt was able to get out, which is really good because he has ult, so having that extra couple seconds is really going to help his team if he can stay alive.
But ends up getting taken out by Sick Fotch. That's not going to be good. 20 seconds left on the clock right now. Dawnbreaker and Icebreak getting taken out by Eternal. So both ults right now for the DPS side are down at the moment. Hammer down from Dawnbreaker. As we know, Dawnbreaker don't need no DPS. And here comes the Dragon Strike from Spawn, trying to get somebody off the payload. Almost got Eternal. So close. The Nano coming in for Eternal.
When I spawn Dragon, it goes way above the point and doesn't hit anything.
Eternal getting that double kill on Krosky and Jag the Nerd. Sick Botch following up on Icebreak, and Rogue Assassin ending up getting Volatile, and that is going to be it for round 1, folks. So close, yet so far away. Amara, I feel like what I was seeing there is that they were having a real difficulty picking off certain people, and those are the people that just absolutely ran over whoever was on the point.
I think that was the big issue. I think what contributed to that was that they weren't following up on each other's ults. I very rarely saw a good follow-up on any shatters. So, and that's a big one, especially as often as Dawnbreak is getting them. For them not to be following up on them consistently, I think it's a big issue for them right now.
Absolutely. And the last one, unfortunately, with both Matt Raptor and Icebreak getting picked off so early on, just did not make it easy for them to use that shatter with anything. Thankfully, Krosky switching over to the Ana really helped in that last area, but it just wasn't enough. Like we've been saying, both Psycon and the Sun have been incredibly on top of those anti-nades from Ana, just absolutely getting the tanks at every possible moment. And it's just been really killing the side of Frost. Let's see, though, what their defense is coming in. It looks like they're going goats for defense.
We have Getting My Van in the chat saying, Amara ruined the match. She let him die.
I'm sorry. We're actually going to see Matt Raptor on the heels now on Moira. Now, I think, back to that last fight real quick, Captain Jack, I think a lot of people forget, especially in a long corridor like that, you may have gotten out of the fight, but you can still get picked by a sniper, and that's what happened to that kid.
Absolutely. I'm really interested to see what this, like, reverse
They're not holding on
goats.
Earls, though.
Yes, they aren't. Good job. And that might be why they're going goats. Having that extra heal, especially with the way that Sycon's playing Ana, is going to hopefully keep them up. Right now, Sick Foch is just doing incredible damage, taking out Jag the Nerd in the back line, getting pocketed there by the Sun. Rogue Assassin, ends up taking out Kroski. Eternal on the Widowmaker, following up on Volatile, is now... and taking out Dawnbreaker right there. It is a 2v6 fight right now, and Eternal got that freaking Jupiter scope going on. 4 kills in a row.
But they might just have time to get back because of where they held.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
Especially with only one person on the payload, and I've seen that become exceedingly more common this season. Everybody else pushing up and leaving one of the healers just sitting on the payload by themselves, even though it doesn't move as fast.
Absolutely. Matt Raptor, it looks like they switched up for a 2-2-2 Icebreak, and Matt Raptor switching over to the Hanzo and Pharah. Matt Raptor takes out the Sun. Icebreak following up on Sick Foch. Jag the Nerd taking out Rogue Assassin. As I said, they had enough time to get back, made some necessary changes, and look at that. They were able to clear the point, still save it before point 1. Beautiful.
Exactly. Now, if Dawnbreaker can just stay away from those nades, they'll be good.
I know. It's every time that shield comes down, Dawnbreaker is always getting hit by it. It's just can you keep that shield enough, or is it that, like, I'm not seeing how Sycon's throwing at him, so is Sycon just like throwing it straight up in the air and it takes like 2 seconds to fall down before they even notice it's hitting them?
I'm not sure if it's that or if it's just that Dawnbreaker is so aggressive with his swings that it's just leaving it open to get those hits, even if Sycon's not specifically going for Dawn. And I think the only thing Dawn needs to do is just maybe back up a little sooner when that happens.
Yeah, and especially with having Jag on the Diva, eating those nades is going to be important. Matt the Raptor following up on Rogue Assassin after the shatter. Dawnbreak taking out Mosaic. Sick Foch is going to follow up on Dawnbreaker, though. Icebreak is going to take out Eternal. Kroski coming in with the res for Volatile. Despite not having their main tank in the fight, they still got a lot going on. I almost thought I heard a Dragon Strike right there, but it didn't happen. Just heard like this screech. 60 seconds left on the clock. Diva Bomb going up and over. Oh! But it gets stuck on the rock. Oh, the barrage comes in, but no! No, Matt Raptor, you're gonna get slept by Mama Sycon. No bueno. Not a good place to be as far.
A little nap.
It's time for Betty Bye, my dear Faria. Alright, that anti-nade once again on Dawnbreaker as the shatter came down. The nano coming in for Rogue Assassin, trying to get somebody, but I think Dawnbreaker is going to be the only one. Rogue Assassin right now with the Sun on the point, trying to make something happen. Ends up demeching Jag the Nerd. Sick Foch taking out Icebreak right now. The hammer down takes out the other two. As Jag the Nerd and Volatile get followed up on. Dawnbreaker the only one in, but it's not going to be enough as they go ahead and close in on point 1 with 0 seconds left on the clock.
That was an exceptional hold, though, as long as they did, and a lot of it had to do with them not holding on Big Earls.
Absolutely. It never makes any sense to me. I've never seen it be successful when we do it. Anytime I do it, or I see other teams do it in comp, like, we just cruise right by them or take them out as they come down. Like,
I think one of the things about holding on Big Earls isn't so much that you're trying to hold from Big Earls, it's that you're hoping someone will dive up there on their own so you can kill them.
absolutely.
So if they're not running dive tanks, or they're not running goes with the diva where they can get up to you, it doesn't give you that advantage. But on the off chance they are running that, and you have the right comp to stun them or trap them or freeze them, you can take out that one person, jump down, and make the team fight yours.
Absolutely. There was a lot that went on in that fight. A lot of ultimates used by both sides right there. But it looks like Monarch is going to be able to continue pushing into that. I loved Krosky taking out Sick Foch, though. I mean, when a Mercy can take out a Pharah, that's just...
it makes me sad.
It's like that love-hate relationship.
It's so
I love
beautiful.
you, Pharah, but I gotta put this pistol in your face.
Exactly. At least when Anna does it, she just sleeps her.
Exactly.
It's not the same.
All right, Rogue Assassin following up on Dawnbreak right there. The Coalescence coming out from Volatile is going to try to keep everything going right there. The Attack Visor is going to take out Psycon, but Mosaic and Eternal are going to take out Jag and Volatile. And right now, Krosky and Matt Raptor are the only two on the point. Icebreak coming in to join the fight, but with no tank to really hold on. I think they're going to have a hard time. Right now, Krosky just trying to distract. Just trying to run out that clock a little bit more. 30 seconds left on the clock, and they are going to go ahead and get point 2. Dawnbreaker ends up getting picked off there as the doors open into point 3. 1 minute, 50 seconds left on the clock. Amara, what do you think they need to do to kind of shore this up? Because it seems like they keep getting so close to keeping them off there, but then out of the blue, Monarch just pulls some strat that ends up taking out the whole team, and they end up getting the point anyway.
Honestly, I'm not really sure what would help at this point, but I think they do need to try something different.
Absolutely.
A Mei or a Junkrat. Even pulling a Brigand here as a third heal could help them, even if she's not healing.
All right, Jag the Nerd coming in with the Diva Bomb. Icebreak also following up on Sick Foch. They have to remember, though, that the spawn advantage is on the... Oh! Rogue Assassin using the hammer down, but gets taken out by Dawnbreaker's Fire Strike. Ends up getting people, but ends up getting taken out and isn't followed up on. But thankfully, they have 4 ults in the bank coming up on 5. And on the side of Frost, they right now just have the healer ults. Icebreak coming up on the Dragon Strike. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. Eternal coming in with the Blade as Dawnbreaker and Icebreak take out Psycon and Rogue Assassin. Ends up getting a double kill. Sick Foch coming in with the Barrage. Takes out Dawnbreaker. But Matt Raptor will take out Sick Foch. Eternal demecking Jag the Nerd right there. Matt Raptor and Krosky fighting as hard as possible. Ended up getting that res on Dawnbreaker. 25 seconds left on the clock as Monarch comes in for their final push. It looks like we're actually going to see most of the team actually back off for a little bit to try to get healed up and whatnot. As the team pushes in, Sick Foch in the sun trying to get in that back line, ends up getting Volatile. The Barrage coming in from Matt Raptor takes out Psycon. Sick Foch also taking out Jag the Nerd. Psycon gets rezzed up. Rogue Assassin coming in on Dawnbreaker. It's in overtime right now, folks. They have got to get them off that payload as much as possible. Mosaic ends up taking out Matt Raptor. Icebreak getting taken out by Sick Foch right there, and they're just moving right now. The hammer down, coming in for Rogue Assassin, ends up stopping the team but not taking them out as Volatile takes out Rogue Assassin, and they move back into the payload and fighting right now. Sick Foch still in the air. Volatile takes out the Sun. The Diva Bomb comes in and pushes them off the point enough that Frost takes away the victory.
Yay, Frost!
Woo! That is nuts right there. Psycon coming in with the play of the game. You know Moira.
I love Moira.
Just touching everybody's butt.
Oh yeah.
Just touch.
Now, if the new Diamond team is getting clever, can I steal Matt Raptor, please?
No.
I will stop playing Pharah if I can have him. I will stop.
I don't know.
I will even play Mercy.
So I gotta say, I'm getting flashbacks from week 1 of the O.C.C. Scrims that division, seeing Psycon play Ana. I don't know if you recall Captain Jack.
Oh, so long ago at this point.
The 180 slapped the ulting McCree.
Oh yeah. Woo! That was just beautiful. And what we've been seeing as the weeks go by, Sycon on the Lucio just oddly playing on roofs, like everywhere. If you've ever seen Sycon play on King's Row, like always on the roof. And it's like, why are you up there? But they end up taking out like Pharahs and Mercies that are in the air and, you know, displacing the team. And I'm like, Sycon, you a nut, man, but you do amazing. It's like that crazy amazingness. All right, well
we're gonna go right ahead and play our little halftime video, guys. Sit back, enjoy, and we will be right back.
Oh my god!
What? Twin double kill!
Oh my god!
Oh man!
Oh my god!
That was
Here
insane.
comes
Lord,
the father
who
from
this?
Alfie. Whoa!
Unbelievable.
Ooh.
Just look at that patience.
Look at that. So there's the graviton.
Oh,
Oh,
so
they all got out of the graviton into the teleporter. But oh man!
hashtag for Elfie, please.
That's even worse than I thought.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks, Alfie, for that video once again. You're awesome. We all love watching your videos. We are back with Frost and Monarch. 0-2 for Frost right now. What do you got to say, guys? Amara?
Yay! I'm so excited.
What about you, Captain Jack?
I don't know. I think Monarch still got it in them. I mean, as always, we definitely want to see that reverse sweep for that game 5. So I'm gonna give my love to Monarch right now. Go ahead and blow up the chat. Let's see who you're rooting for. I love all the new people coming in. Sora and let's see. I saw another name that I didn't recognize as of recently. 38 Thumbs is a new one. Well, thank you for joining us tonight.
We're gonna go right ahead with map 3 with O.C.C.
Ooh, it's such a fancy place.
We are
Fancy
going to see
place.
Clever this game.
Woo!
Exciting and sad all at the same time.
That clever boy. All right, looks like we're gonna go ahead and start. Looks like the team. I'm not for certain if that's what they're coming in with or.
Every
They're
time
just
somebody
joking around
starts
right
on
now.
Bastion, they switch, and it makes me sad.
Not every time. There's sometimes they pull it out, but I've never seen it on a control though. So if they pulled it out for a control, I'd be surprised.
Just get a Symmetra, put Bastion up in that window. Good to go.
Exactly. See, you're good. I wonder if you could do it with the May wall too. I don't think it's that high up. Like if you get Bastion on the high ground and then put the May wall right there, I think
I
you
don't
could
know
get
if I've
Bastion
ever
over
tried
there.
that.
I
Now,
know.
I'm looking forward. No, we're not running Torb in the scrims at the moment because he's not available for comp, for those of you watching, if you're wondering. But I would, once he comes out, I would like somebody sim teleport a Torb up into that window.
Oh man, if any of you have not played the new Torb yet, especially in Junkenstein's Revenge, it is a game changer right now. I haven't started playing.
Legendary achievement, run Torb.
Oh yeah, run Torb, McCree, Zen, and Brigitte is the comp that keeps working for me.
Yes.
So, all right, so here we go as they move into the point. Clever coming in on the Genji, as well as Sickfotch on the Pharah once again. Icebreak and Matt Raptor on the Hanzo Pharah. Sickfotch is going to take Matt Raptor out. Clever going to follow up on Dawnbreaker right there, making it a 4-6 fight right now. And it looks like Monarch's going to go ahead and start the percentage on the point. Nikon getting taken out by Icebreak. But the res is coming in, so they're going to have the full team there for the team fight that is coming in. I think those early picks really helped out for their team, especially taking out Matt Raptor and Icebreak super early on. Just incredibly helped them. What say you, Amara?
I completely agree. I think what needs to change here is a better counter to that Pharah. I think they'd be able to take the point back from them if they can counter Sick. That's all that needs to happen.
Well, I think right now it actually may not be an issue, as Sick and the Sun are kind of on the high ground. They have taken the point 34% to 4 as they started up. Kroski and Matt Raptor end up taking to the sky to try to get them out of there. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and regroup with their team.
I love
Starting
watching control maps where we see completely different comps. Like, one team is running, Rhine, the other team is running Dive, but they're both going for the same thing. It's not like a payload map.
Absolutely. Ooh, Ice Break taking out Clever mid-dash. I've had a couple of those lucky or skilled shots, whatever you want to call them. Dawn Break, demeching Mosaic right there. Rogue, though, coming in as the Angry Monkey, trying to get somebody right there. Sick Botch is going to end up taking out Krosky. So we got one big healer down. The hammer down coming in from Dawn Break along with the barrage, but Sick Botch is going to take out Ice Break and Matt Raptor. The barrage coming in from Sick Botch now is going to take out both tanks, and that is going to be a point clear and a point retake for the side of Monarch. 57 to 38 right now. So they Frost was able to get a little bit of an advantage there, but not by too much. I feel like the dive.
So many ults. Monarch now has the ult advantage to hold this point.
Absolutely, but it depends on if it will be enough, because we've seen Monarch have a lot of ults before. Now the question is, can they soak them up? And Sickbotch taking out Matt Raptor early on is not a good way to start that fight. Clever coming in with the blade, trying to touch somebody, but that's not going to be enough. The Dragon Strike's going to take out Clever instead. Again. The Diva Bomb goes in the sky, ends up getting nobody. Sick Botch taking out both Krosky and Dawnbreaker once again. I agree with you, Amara. Sick Botch is definitely a force to be reckoned with right now on that far. Rogue Assassin ends up taking out Icebreak. Clever switching over to the Tracer, taking out Volatile and Jag. And as they get close to that 100%, I don't think that Frost is going to have time to get back. Krosky, just barely touching before the boop death from Psycon. Sick Botch taking out Matt, and Rogue Assassin taking out Dawnbreaker. They're trying, they just touch the point. That's all they keep doing, is they touch, and then it keeps going. Oh, goodness. Amazing job on the side of Monarch. We have got a match right now, and this is something that we continue to see between the teams. It's like, whether you watch Overwatch League or Overwatch World Cup or even just the O.C.C. Scrims, we see that certain teams just tend to be good at certain types of maps or certain maps in general. And right now, it looks like Monarch is planning to plant their flag on this control map. Let's see how they do on part 2 of O.C.C. as they come in here. What say you, Amara? You think that Frost needs to switch something up if they plan to win this?
I think their issue there was the Pharah, and I think it goes back to what you're saying about the different maps and how teams do on different types of maps. Because I know Icebreak is capable of killing a Pharah as a Hanzo, but I think that particular map and that point just has too many obstacles in the way and too many ways for Pharah to hide and escape that it wouldn't have worked. I think on this map or on a more open map, like the other Oasis map, I think that Hanzo would be a lot more effective, but I think switching to the Soldier here is definitely going to help that.
Alright, well, it looks like Sick Botch is going to continue ruling the sky, taking out both Icebreak and Volatile. Rogue just jumping in and out right now. Mosaic taking out Dawnbreaker and Jag the Nerd right there with the help of Sick Botch. And right now, Matt Raptor is the only one left and ends up getting taken out by Sick Botch as well. And that is going to be another point started by the side of Monarch. Sick Botch is just
getting brownie points with me today. All that Pharah play, now the Zarya.
Oh, goodness. I don't know. Sick Botch is doing an incredible job on the Pharah, though.
He's already got brownie points.
Icebreak has gotta get in there and make something happen, especially with that Pharah ult coming online. Gotta make something happen. Rogue Assassin getting taken out by Jag the Nerd early on before they start pushing into the point, as well as Krosky taking out Clever. Barrage ends up taking out Krosky and Icebreak, but Matt Raptor able to take Sick Botch out of the air. Dawnbreaker demeching Mosaic. The res comes in for Clever. Volatile following up on the Sun. Mosaic getting taken out by Dawnbreaker. Volatile taking out Psycon right there, and it is a battle for the point. Rogue Assassin jumping in the middle to try to get some heals. Trying to do some distract on the point, but is going to get taken out by a Fire Strike from the almighty Dawnbreaker, and it is going to be a reclamation from the side of Frost. 50% to 5.
And they do have that soldier ult, which should help keep the Pharah off of them while they're trying to defend this point this time.
Absolutely. I think the big thing that really helped Monarch push in that last time was that they took the high ground at the start. And the Graviton comes in along with the D.Va combo. Both D.Va bombs were there, but only one succeeded in the double kill. Clever gets taken out by Matt Raptor. The Tac Visor and the Transcendent still being held onto by Icebreak and Krosky. Jag the Nerd following up on Sick Fotch as well.
I
That's
love
actually
that they're running. Go ahead.
The thing that I've actually been interested in is that Jag isn't getting in Sick Fotch's face as much. I don't know if they're just trying to stay closer to the team and fight with Dawnbreaker, or like I just know that when I play Pharah, if there's a really good D.Va on the other team, it's incredibly difficult to stay in the sky, especially mid-barrage.
It is. I think Jag is probably doing that because they are running triple tank, but they're only running 2 heals. And so
good point.
it's probably best for Jag to stay with everybody so he can get that Moira.
All right, well, we got the double healer ults on the side of Frost right now. And trying to keep up the point. Krosky ends up getting taken out by Sick Fotch, but Krosky's going to trade it, the death blow with the ball, and take Sick Fotch out at the same time. Dawnbreaker ends up demeching Mosaic, and they are going to have to once again retreat 50 to 85% right now as Frost is looking to finally take this point. Will they make it a 1-1? Icebreak getting taken off the high ground by Rogue Assassin as they regroup on the point. Here comes the Tac Visor from Icebreak. Will it land? Will those sights hit anything? And Sycon's going to get taken out. Rogue Assassin getting taken out by Jag the Nerd. Clever and the rest of the team are trying to hold as much as possible. D.Va Bomb coming in from Jag the Nerd takes out Clever and Mosaic. And the Sun is trying to be the savior, and it's not going to happen as Matt Raptor takes him out. Rogue Assassin trying to keep the point alive as an angry monkey. But without any heals, it's going to be incredibly difficult. Volatile and Icebreak cleaning up as they take second point, 100 to 50. So, do you think it was just the soldier change that really made that happen, or do you think that the extra tank is also helping with that, Amara?
I think it's both, and it's really, I really like seeing the 2 heals. Usually, a lot of times right now we're seeing the triple tank, triple heals, which is fine, but I love seeing just 2 heals, and if the tanks play it right, which they did, it can be extremely effective.
Absolutely. I'm always for a modified GOATS comp when it works out. If you got 2 healers that are definitely on top of their game, and you got someone that's a really great DPS player, have them playing either like a soldier or a reaper or a junk, somebody that can either keep the skies clear or do a lot of damage on the tanks that are on the point. Either way, it works out really well to their favor, and they're making it work for them right now.
And I think that skies clear is the key to what you just said. Against that Pharah, running triple tank can be devastating because she's just going to build ult. So having Icebreak on the soldier instead, I think definitely makes up for not having that other heal, especially since he can heal himself.
Absolutely. Sycon getting taken out by Dawnbreaker very early on in the fight. They took the high ground before coming down to contest the point, and they're trying to push the rest of the team out, but everybody's kind of getting scattered. It's a mishmash right now. Mosaic getting demeched by Dawnbreaker. Icebreak taking out Rogue Assassin, but Clever follows up on Krosky. Icebreak taking out Sick Fotch, who switched over to the Reaper for this fight. Volatile is going to follow up on Clever, and that is going to be a claim to the point for the side of Frost right there. Good start for the way that they're going right now. Do you think that that Monarch can stay with the comp that they're working with right now, or do you think that they need to come in with some more, Amara?
I think a change would be really good on Monarch. I think they should try to run the Rein Zarya and see if that helps them against this comp right now. I think they should also probably try a Brig. As much as I dislike Brig.
Well, when you get waxed out of the sky, it's nobody's fault but the Brig. All right, beautiful Shatter comes in, takes down Rogue and Mosaic, but the Ana, oh no, is not going to save Rogue Assassin, unfortunately. Icebreak getting a double kill right there on Sycon and I believe the Sun, and they just cleaned up the point once again, 50%.
And the sun
to
is just
0
hiding.
right now. Oh goodness.
Sun is just hiding in a corner. Sneaky Anna.
Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sleepy Anna. Alright, as they go ahead and push in once again, 63%, they have to reclaim this point if they hope to take this, because right now, they are 1 round away from experiencing the loss to Frost tonight. Rogue Assassin ends up taking out Dawnbreaker. Double kill coming in from Sick Fotch on Krosky and Icebreak. Rogue Assassin also taking out Matt Raptor. Sick Fotch following up on Volatile. The DMAC on Jag by Clever. And they're going to go ahead and try to stagger Jag. That's always unfortunate when you're that mini diva against 6 people. Ugh. So unfortunate.
It's even worse on the really long maps where your spawn's really far away, and they just all 6 just look at you.
Yeah.
Like, and
they
there's
just kind
no
of slap you around in the
and
middle.
when there's nowhere to jump off the map too. It's like, well, I'm staggered and I can't do anything about it.
All right, 82% to 25 and building for the side of Monarch. Dawnbreaker and the rest of the team are moving into the point. The goes behind. Oh, but the Diva Bomb. Oh, the shield went down too early. Ends up taking out 3 and demecking Mosaic. They may be able to retake control of this point. Mosaic and Sick Fudge going down to Icebreak and Mad Raptor, and they're going to start the percentage back up again, 86 to 41. Monarch will have one last push to be able to get into this point. The Sun trying to get back to the rest of the team. Rogue Assassin jumping in incredibly early. Without the support of the rest of the team, is going to get taken out early. That's a 5v6 fight. Diva Bomb comes in. Isn't going to take out anybody. Clever's going to follow up on Krosky right there and Volatile. Oh, I just hear that Tracer going to work right now. Sickbotch taking out Mad Raptor, but Dawnbreaker is demecking and taking out Mosaic. Here comes the Tac Visor coming out from Icebreak, but Sickbotch is cleaning up right now. Taking out Dawnbreaker, Icebreak, and Jag the Nerd. Retaking control of the point at 99% with 45 and building. Just absolutely amazing. I have to say, I was a little worried there at the beginning, especially with that early jump from Rogue. What say you, Amara?
What say you? I like that you say that. I think they're making it work. I still am surprised that the other team doesn't have a brig, though. I'm so surprised that they took that without that brig.
I was just really nervous with Rogue jumping in so early. Didn't have the support of the team. Got picked off early. Immediate a 5v6 fight. But they're going to get cleaned up right now between Volatile and Icebreak. Jag the Nerd also demecking Mosaic. Sick Fotch trying to do something, but Jag the Nerd's going to take him out. Matt Raptor following up on Mosaic in the Sun. And they're going to regain control of the point as overtime ticks away. Will the rest of Monarch be able to get in? Oh! Oh, Rogue! Rogue was in the air for too long with that Winston jump. And that is going to be a third victory, taking the matches tonight for the side of Frost.
I do have to give props to Sun, though. You know, I think a big reason that they took that point was because the Sun was just so on point with those nades.
Oh, absolutely. That's something that between the Sun and Sycon, their Ana nades have just been incredibly on point tonight. But unfortunately, it was not enough against the freezing cold Frost team. Maybe that's why I'm so cold right now. It's so frosty in here. Shoot.
So in the chat, you guys start thinking about it. Who is going to be your player of the match tonight? We still have one last map to go. So far 3-0 for Frost. I am shocked. I am happy to see these guys. So what do you guys think?
I just
Frost
think
is gonna take it all.
You think so?
I
would like
no. I want to see Monarch win one.
Exactly. I want to see Monarch come back with one to get that in there. It looks like Sick Fotch is going to get swapped out for Eternal for this next match on Horizon Lunar Colony. What a way to end the night, right, folks? Thank you for Ryuhama. I hope I said that right, for following the O.C.C. Scrims channel. Feel free to follow and subscribe if you're interested. Look down below into the About Us info box. Feel free to send in an application for a team, or for, I don't know if we have an application for commentating. Can they do that, Alex, if they want to commentate?
We do not have an option for commentators quite yet.
Okay.
Please join the community, and if you want to commentate, reach out to Loudtrix. He will be the one in charge of this.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get this party started. We're gonna get a couple more switch.
Can you give me a minute, please?
I'll give you a minute. Got a lot of switch ups on the side of Frost right now. Oh goodness.
And we're gonna go right ahead with our last map on Horizon. I said go Monarch. Take this one, guys. I want to see you guys win.
I was hoping to see a Halloween map for Horizon this year, especially with the release of Hammond. I thought that was one of the ones they'd come out with, but it just wasn't meant to be, I suppose.
This map is already scary enough for most people, I think.
It's not so much that it's scary, it's just you either trounce or get trounced on this
map. But can
map.
you imagine when all the experiments escape? It'd be like when Stitch escapes. It would just be a night. I can imagine it.
I don't know. We don't know that much about the other experiments. Like what we know about Winston and Hammond, and they're not horrible per se.
But who says they're all good?
And
good point.
So we're gonna just figure this out for a minute. We are sorry for any inconvenience. This happens. We are not the Overwatch League.
Even their internet doesn't like this map.
Alright, my internet doesn't like this map either. Alright, going into the chat, I see Sips T. I'm having flashbacks from Thursday.
So, so Captain Jack, how do you restart the game again? Please tell me.
Well, I believe it's ASDF enter quick restart match. Yeah, that's it. That's it. You got it. I mean, this would be a good time to do that, so it wouldn't be so bad. Definitely wouldn't be mine. I'm sorry. That was just when I actually found out what it took to unpause. Like, I don't understand how you PC players do it. That was just 3 different buttons just to unpause or pause a game. It's like what the hell? Like,
Captain, you're giving Sips PTSD right now.
It's all right.
We're sorry, Sips.
It's all right, Sips.
They're not sorry, Sips. They're not sorry. They're lying.
We're not.
All right, here we go on Horizon Lunar Call, final match of the night. Will Monarch hold, or will Frost take an icy victory? Let's find out as they go ahead and push in using the Ice Break Lucio. And it looks like they're going once again with the Goats comp. Volatile on the Brig. Monarchs, or Mosaic rather, gotta take out Dawnbreaker early on. 5v6 fight right now. Sleep Dart coming in for Volatile. Ooh. Jag the Nerd ends up taking out Mosaic. Rogue Assassin following up on Soul Tech. Clever taking out Volatile right there, and the rest of the team, like London Bridge, is just falling down right now. Sleep Dart comes in for Jag the Nerd, trying to escape, but is going to continue to get staggered again. They're just everybody's just kind of like smacking around Jag. It's not nice. It's not nice, folks. But you don't have to be nice.
Dart, I think, gave them the advantage in that fight because Volatile couldn't hit anybody. She couldn't hit all 6 people that were standing on the point, and I think that Sleep Dart was very effective. So, yay, Sun!
Absolutely, just amazing on play from both Sun and Psycon tonight. I've been incredibly impressed. All right, it looks like once again they're going for that direct push into the point. The fight's going on the point right now. High Noon from Clever. I didn't see it get anybody though. Mosaic coming in with the hog, the whole hog, and nothing but the done by Volatile.
Volatile's gonna steal, yep.
Yep, and we're gonna see Epic Sinner coming in with the Coalescence, taking out Rogue Assassin. Eternal also getting taken out by Epic Sinner. Volatile following up on Clever, Mosaic, and Psycon trying to hold the point. They're
Just barely.
trying.
Yeah. Volatile was at 8 health. And animated. And was able to stun the McCree and take him and Anna out.
Oh, goodness. All right, it looks like they're getting a lot of forward momentum as Jag goes ahead and takes the point solo. 5 minutes, 51 seconds left on the clock. All right, here they come into the fight once again, already on objective point. Volatile using that rally to keep everybody healed and keep that armor up, trying to take out Clever right there. Icebreak's going to boop Clever and Rogue Assassin right now. The whole hog coming out, but without the heals to help keep them up, it's not going to happen. And they just another point clear right now.
And an absolutely beautiful stun on Delucio coming from Volatile there.
Wow, that was an incredible push. Once they got those first couple kills on point 1, it was game over for points 1 and 2. 5 minutes, 16 seconds left on the clock as we go into an attack for Monarch. I don't know, Amara. You might be right. Frost may be taking the 4-0. What do you think?
Well, now
Monarch
I feel bad about it.
What do you think Monarch needs to do to? Do you think that they'll do better on the attack, or
One word. Goats, please. Let's see some goats. Am I the only one that want to see some goats tonight?
Well, you just saw some goats. You saw goats on the side of on
I
Frost
see
there.
Monarch. Rock the
I would
goat.
like to see Monarch run a May into just goats.
Oh goodness! Oh, that would be incredibly crazy.
But it looks like they're not going to be running. Either team, it doesn't look like they're going to be running goats this round.
Well, Monarch still got time though, so we'll give them time to figure out what they're gonna do. It looks like Soltec and Icebreak are gonna walk away from the goats comp, coming in on the Hanzo and Junkrat, which are definitely two great DPS characters to play on this map. You got the range as well as the explosive damage coming in from Icebreak. Just
And they're
let's
both
see if it's going to be
DPS
enough.
to run just in case the other team is running goats.
Absolutely.
Especially with that brig.
All right, and here they come. It looks like they're going to stay with the standard 2-2-2. Clever coming in on the Junkrat. Eternal on the Doomfest. The question is, will it be enough for Frost defense? Or will they be able to melt those frosty soldiers into submission?
Wow.
I know. I got to stretch for that one. I'm off my dad joke game tonight. Elfie threw
It's
me
all
off.
good.
I'm just
All
joking.
good.
It was good, Elfie. It was a
Maybe
good
you
joke.
should reset it.
Yeah.
Reset your joke.
Reset myself instead of the game.
Yes.
See if we can get it going. Double kill coming in from Icebreak, taking out both Clever and Mosaic, or actually Jack the Nerd taking out Mosaic right there. Psycon getting taken out by Soltec. Eternal able to take out Volatile, still fighting on that high ground right now, taking out Soltec as well. But Epic Sinner is going to suck the life out of Eternal, and that is going to be a hold right there. 1 minute has already passed by as Monarch gets back in position right now. It looks like most of Frost will be able to get back in time for the big fight. The question is, can Monarch get those picks? Here it comes, fire in the hole coming in from Icebreak, ends up taking out Rogue Assassin. Eternal trying to work on Jag the Nerd right there, ends up falling to the low ground. Mosaic taking out Dawnbreaker though. That's a 2v6 fight right now. Or, sorry, 5v5 right now. It's 5v4 as Eternal takes out Epic Sinner, trying to get something. Volatile ends up getting taken out by Eternal. The Dragon Strike coming in from Soltec doesn't end up getting much of anybody. Icebreak ends up taking out the Sun with the trap. Psycon taking out Soltec, and they are currently gaining ticks on the point. Psycon using the beat drop.
That was interesting. It was calculated.
Yeah, calculated CFF, calculated fatty fingers.
Oh yeah.
All right. As we move into point 2, 5 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock. It looks like Frost is going to be holding the high ground on this point. Yeah, but nope, they're going to go ahead and move down to the point. Rogue with the hammer down, doesn't end up getting anybody though. The hammer coming in from Dawnbreaker also doesn't end up getting anybody because they're just too dang far away. The tackle, though, ends up getting Eternal Soul Tech following up on Mosaic. The rest of the team looking to get away from Volatile as they chase them back to spawn to regroup. Amara, what do you think that Frost is doing really well for their defense right now? It seems like, except for the last one that ended up getting them getting Monarch .1, they've been doing incredibly well.
They're focusing the right people. Even when Dawn ulted and they didn't really get anybody, it was able to spread them out enough, and it did knock down one person, and Volley was able to come in, and it scared them off.
Absolutely, and we see the exchange of the Gravitons. The Wombo Clever takes out Volatile, but earlier Dawnbreaker got taken, or sorry, not Dawnbreaker, Rogue Assassin got taken out by the other one. And they're just cleaning up right now. Mosaic taking out Dawnbreaker.
Is also that Icebreak is not going for Mosaic. A lot of Junkrats go for anybody and everybody, including a Zarya bubble, and Icebreak is staying away from their Zarya right now, not giving her any charge.
Well, I think that might be what Mosaic needs to start doing, is getting in the face of Icebreak to try to get that damage up from the shields. I know for myself, when I play Junk, I tend to do exactly what you're saying, just kind of hitting everybody and anybody, but I tend to keep my traps in interesting locations, so even if the Zarya does get bubbled, I have enough time to do a lot of damage from a distance. Now, let's see, they're going in on the low ground now. The boop up, trying to get Rogue Assassin, but Volatile ends up getting tackled anyway. Psycon taking out Icebreak, Rogue Assassin following up on Dawnbreaker right now. Psycon able to take out Jack the Nerd, the Dragon Strike coming in from Soltech, trying to get somebody, but not going to happen. Psycon following, getting taken out by Soltech, but Clever's going to take Soltech out of the game as they are working hard to keep things going. Icebreak trying to hold on to the point with Volatile, but it is not working out as they continue to keep getting booped off of it. Dawnbreaker and Jag trying to get in there, but the Pulse Bomb is going to take them right out. The Tire is coming out to try to get something, but tires don't hold places for people, folks. And it is going to be a round 2 completion. The only thing that I think is going to be incredibly rough for the side of Monarch is they are 2 minutes down from where Frost is. So they have got a lot of time to waste in these next 2 rounds.
They just could not let Frost get the first point as quickly as they did last time.
Well, actually, it's going to be up to Frost to see how their defense is, now that I think about it, because Monarch is once again going to be on the offensive, having the lower time bank. So if they've got to work quickly and accuately, like a surgical scalpel.
You're making me think now, Captain Jack.
I'm sorry.
I would love to hear somebody in game one day go, but my tire was on point.
It doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. Tires don't take places of people. Tires don't take place of people. Symmetra turrets don't take places of people.
That would be OP.
Torb turrets don't take places of people. They do damage, but they don't hold points. I'm sorry. It's just the way the world works. Clever, looking to take your advice, is going to be coming in on the May, it looks like.
Yeah.
This should be interesting. I'll be interested to see how this works out. Alright, 3 minutes left on the clock. Let's see if Monarch can get points 1 and 2 within that 3-minute time bank. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and do a similar push to what Frost did the first couple of times. Try to get immediately on that point. Eternal working in the back line, trying to take Icebreak out of the fight early on. And that is exactly what is going to happen, making it a 5v6 fight as of right now. Dawnbreaker, though, following up on Rogue Assassin, trying to Clever, rather, trying to keep most of Frost off of the point right now as Soltech follows up on Eternal. Dawnbreaker taking out Psycon. Clever just trying to do as much as possible, but ends up getting taken out by Jack the Nerd. And that is going to be a cleanup right now. The Sun retreating to the rest of the team. With 2 minutes left on the clock, Amara, do you think that the strategy that they're working on is going to work? Well, it looks like Clever actually switched. Oh, okay. Well, doesn't look like they're gonna go goats. Clever's gonna switch over to the Reaper. So I guess they're hoping that that's gonna be enough damage to take out both Jag and Dawnbreaker. The question is, are they gonna be able to get in to make it happen? Let's find out as they head into the high ground right now. Hammer down, comes in, doesn't end up getting much of anybody though. But the Dragon Strike will take out Rogue Assassin. Eternal, though, will take out Soul Tech in return, making it a 5v5 fight right now. 4v5 as Eternal takes out Volatile. And they are just all over the place right now. Epic Center sucking the life out of Eternal. Clever taking out Jag the Nerd, though. Tyre coming in from Icebreak. Gets a double kill on Psycon and the Sun. And right now, Mosaic is just doing everything possible to try to... I don't know if they were trying to hold the point or if they were trying to... looks like they're just trying to get ult charge right now. Rogue able to retreat. Oh, but the Storm will rage against Mosaic. No bueno. Mara, 1 minute left on the clock. I'm really pulling for Monarch here, but I'm not for certain if they're going to be able to pull this off, but they are coming in with a huge ult advantage. What do you think's going to happen?
Use all 6 at once. Take the point. Easy game.
Just do everything all at the same time.
Yes.
All right, there's one, there's two, and a third. Eternal's in the Graviton right now, just doing everything they can to hold on to the point. The strike coming out from Soul Tech ends up taking out Eternal. Graviton holding Soul Tech in place, but isn't going to get taken out by Rogue Assassin. Dawnbreaker and Rogue Assassin going at it as the Coalescence coming out from the Sun tries to keep Rogue Assassin up right now. Mosaic trying to hold the point as the rest of the team continues to get picked off. Clever getting that Reaper ult, but Icebreak is going to end that incredibly quickly. Dawnbreaker taking out the Sun, but Psycon's going to take out Icebreak. And there, it is just a brawl on the point right now. They are living till it hurts, folks. And it is hurting real bad. Soul Tech, Dawnbreaker, and Epic Center clearing the point. Rogue Assassin getting taken out by Jag the Nerd. And that is going to be it for round 3. Oh,
it's an intense game.
It is. It is incredibly intense. I was really hoping... I'm hoping that this is going to be lucky for Monarch. 77.7 capture percentage. So, look at them being all fancy with their numbers.
5-minute hold.
They're going to have to. 5 minutes, 16 seconds on the clock for the side of Frost.
Time to cheese it.
Are they going to cheese it? I think they might. They might try to cheese it
I hope
for a little bit.
It.
All right. I find the composition that they're going for so far interesting. We got Eternal on the Pharah, Clever on the McCree. The thing that I've continued to see between Dawnbreaker and Rogue Assassin. Like, they're both incredibly aggressive Rhines, but those that are teaming up with them, Jag and Mosaic on the Zarya, Jag just seems to have Dawnbreaker more protected. I don't know what it is. I just feel like Dawnbreaker just gets a lot more room when it comes to being able to fight than Rogue does.
I think the issue with that is that they're, especially with the Ana nades, they're getting Dawnbreaker low, they're getting him naded, but they're not, the DPS isn't following up on it. So Dawn's able to get in there, do the damage, and not worry about dying even when he's purple.
Absolutely. And the Goats comp once again coming in for the side of Frost. The picks trying to come in right now. Jag the Nerd taking out Eternal. Dawnbreaker taking out Rogue Assassin. Epic Center cleaning up Clever. As well as Mosaic being taken out by Volatile. That is 4 and 2. Ana and the Sun getting taken out by Soul Tech and Dawnbreaker. And that, my friends, is a 4-0 Frosty hold from Team Frost tonight. Let us get physical indeed, Soul Tech. All right, play the game from Dawnbreaker on the Reinhardt tonight, doing an absolutely amazing job. There's the pin on Eternal. And then, oh, just bare, just couldn't get that Ana, that frisky Ana running away there. All 4 cards for the side of Frost tonight. Oh, goodness. So go ahead, fill up that chat with who your player of the match is. Amara, do you want to go ahead and start us off?
I have 2. I'd have to say it's the Sun and my new Farah baby, Matt Raptor.
All right. Any reasons?
The Sun was just on point with the nades. They were beautiful. They were absolutely beautiful, and it's not just because Matt was playing Farah. It's because he was playing Farah exceptionally well and knew when to switch.
Absolutely. How about you, Alex? Okay. I guess Alex isn't here.
Excuse me.
Nope, there you are.
No, my player of the match tonight, I'm gonna have 2 as well. I'm gonna go with Sick Fotch because honestly, the Doomfish was something else.
The Doomfish.
Yes, the Doomfish, very important. And for the side of Frost, I'm gonna go with the new addition, actually, Matt. I am very impressed with you tonight, and I cannot wait to see more of you with our Plaid babies. So good job, well done. I am impressed.
All right, I'm gonna have to give my love to Dawnbreaker and Jag tonight. Just their Zarya Rhine combo, as we continue to see from many of the teams in O.C.C. Scrims, are just incredibly hard to take down. Even when we go all the way back to the first map on Hollywood, held the objective on their own, just as 2 tanks against like 4 of the 6 on the side of Monarch. Just incredible communication, incredible strategy between the 2 of them, and they just have a great synergy that we continue to see and hopefully will continue to see as they continue to play. So you 2 are definitely my players of the match tonight. Let's go ahead and see.
The chat real quick. Sipsty says volley because literally never getting picked, always getting the big stunts. Tip your healers. We got Till saying my player of the match is Icebreak. I have to agree that Icebreak. You know, I was my camera was on Icebreak for quite a while, and it's so satisfying to hear the ding from the headshots all the time.
Oh man,
so satisfying.
It is the greatest thing. I've been loving that as I've been playing Widow lately. Just ping, ping, ping. So much fun.
Elfie going ahead with player of the match, Matt. So I guess she's impressed with the new guy as well. Matt, you've got some fans. So I think
I was the first though.
So if that's all, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream. If you want to be a part of the scrims, please fill the player application below. If you want to coach a team, go right ahead and fill the coach application. We're always looking for more people, always looking to grow. This is such an amazing experience for all of us so far. So join us. We're gonna be happy to have you. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your grandma, help us out. And I think that's going to be it for tonight. So 4-0 Frost. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. This has been the Overwatch Cavalry Club Scrims. I'm Alex.
I'm Captain Jack.
I'm Amara.
And we will see you on Thursday.